Alright. Hello people, I am Jaby KOAY, joined by Max Reeves and ACHARA KIRK. We're looking at The Teacher's Diary, the official international trailer. Now, this is a follow-up to The Notebook. Obviously, Max Reeves has not seen that trailer, and that's okay. I have, and so has ACHARA. We're gonna have the fresh take, and then the raw, food left over take. So, here we go.
เคยเป็นนักมวยปล้ำเลยครับแต่ตอนนี้ครูพละของเราเนี่ยมันเต็มซะแล้วว่ะสิให้ผมเป็นครูผู้ช่วยก็ได้ครับว่ายน้ำเป็นเปล่าผมไม่เคยคิดอยากเป็นครูพอเข้าวงการมาก็เจอของโหดเลยครูชื่อ
Like whatever.
โรงเรียนนี้มีเด็กแค่4คนครับแถมเรียนคนละชั้นจงเติมกลุ่มคำที่ถูกต้องตัวอย่างเช่นน้ำใจให้เติมว่าไมตรีเข้าใจไหมครับทรหดมากใช่สุดๆอดทนเว้ยสอนที่นี่ไม่เหนื่อยอย่างที่คิดครับแต่เหงาแล้วก็ทำให้ผมรู้จักกับใครคนหนึ่ง
Yeah, that's real. That is real. That's in Thailand.
วันแรกของการถูกเนรเทศโคตรเข้าใจหัวอกแดจังกึมตอนถูกเฉดหัวไปเกาะเซจู
เธอชื่อแอนครับเป็นครูคนก่อนของที่นี่
This is okay. So yeah, watching The Notebook, I'm like, oh, the similarities are pretty close.
คนนี้ครูจิจี้แต่แขนอันเนี้ยของครูแอนหนูจำดาวได้
วันนี้ครูจะให้นักเรียนทุกคนวาดรูปครูแอน
Oh, she's pretty.
That's a great photo.
What did you expect, dude?
Well, it looks good. I could totally see
It's
the
like
resemblance
Pac-Man.
of a human being. It's like an 80s video game character, you know?
Yes.
So. E.T. didn't look that good for Atari.
Aww.
อ๋อครับครูแอนตอนนี้เขาไปไหนแล้วล่ะครับครูแอนย้ายไปสอนกับแฟนเขาที่ม่อนฟ้าผมรู้สึกเหมือนอกหักตลอดครึ่งปีที่ผ่านมาชีวิตผมมีแต่เด็กๆโรงเรียนแล้วก็การคิดถึงครูแอน
Oh no, don't do that!
That was cute!
Yeah, that was really cute. I
I
like
like that. That was so cute.
Vanilla.
Vanilla.
What does that mean?
Just kind of the overall vibe. It was really cute. Maybe even like too cute.
I liked it. I like that better than most of the romantic comedies that we see here in the States, which often get marred in sexual jokes and whatnot, toilet humor.
Yes.
Whereas this was very, I don't know if classy is the right word, or, it's just family friendly,
It's kind of innocent, I guess.
It's very palatable for a wide audience. I'm carrying over some of my feelings from the Notebook trailer, the Indian one. There's still this aspect of it that's like, this could only happen in a movie. Like this would never, ever happen in real life unless someone in the comments.
Well, how do you know?
Because you just doesn't. Like, what happens in real life, the real life counterpart of this is it's creepy.
It's called catfishing.
It's just creepy, but like what's great is the fact that it is a movie and it's magical and these things can happen in a story that's fictional and not something you can follow in real life.
But that's why, like, people will enjoy watching this romance rom-com genre. If you do watch it and you think it's 100% true, I have news for you, it's not. But if you're watching it and you're just like, I'm enjoying it because it's fun, it's escapism, it's cute, like, it just makes me feel happy, I don't see a problem with that.
Yeah, it reminds me of a film with Christopher Reeves. It's called Somewhere in Time.
That one, yes.
And that film, after you watch that, you'll never look at a penny the same way again. But it is an interesting, you get the joke. So yeah, it's a very interesting film about a guy who falls in love with a woman that has long passed away. It's like off of a painting. This has way more substance because it's off of her writings. It's literally falling in love with her personality through her writing. So this is there's a lot more
with her personality as how he sees it.
And how she sees it as well.
Yeah.
How she portrays herself and then him, exactly. His interpretation of how she sees herself. But in Somewhere in Time, he goes back in time to meet her.
Yeah.
It feels like he doesn't meet her until well into the second act.
And he walks past her anyway.
It seems like he's not ready to talk to her.
Or
in that moment. Like, it seems like he knew who that was, and he was like, nah, not yet.
maybe they showed a lot in this, you know, like the whole story, but I didn't mind that. I thought it was very sweet.
Well, you know where it's going
Yeah,
to a
it's like,
degree.
well,
Yeah, I mean, you kind of, if you've ever watched a movie before.
Yeah, the guy gets lonely.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly.
falls in love with something that he just imagined in his head.
I think it's there's more substance to falling in love with the writings of someone. I might be at a slight advantage because, you know, I understand the language. Just the way she was talking, she was using a lot of colloquial slang. She wasn't writing proper, really heightened
So it was
Thai.
relatable.
Yeah, she was speaking like she would speak in real life. There is that sense of you could realistically fall in love with someone who you're just reading all their inner thoughts and you know them as a person because they're just sharing everything that's inside.
Hey, man, that's how it used to be. Back in the old days with AOL Instant Messenger, you just talk to people at random, like you could, or ICQ, you know, back in the day. You just
Or you send random text messages.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't know how to do that, but like,
Chat roulette.
with
Chat,
the,
yeah.
But with like the old school stuff, you know, the first question was always ASL. Age, sex,
Right.
location, right? And you just chat with random people, and then eventually they might send you a photo, which was like in the worst resolution possible, like 100 by 100 resolution, right? But,
Before selfie
you know what I'm
time,
saying?
yeah.
Because it was like, it took forever to download a movie trailer back then. It was profoundly more interesting than what it is today, which is like, now everything is based on a photo.
Right.
And like, not everyone knows how to take a selfie, not everyone knows how to take a good photo, and some people look better in video than they do in photos, you know? Sorry. Someone told me once I wasn't photogenic, and I got really hurt by that. They're like, no, you look good in motion. I'm like, yeah, but that still hurts my feelings. All I'm trying to say is, this reminds me of like the old days of internet chatting when it was just like, you know, you just had to like read people's, you know, you just spoke to each other through text, and you didn't see their face until much later, and you're like, oh, okay, never mind. Or maybe it works out. Maybe they're beautiful.
And then you're like, oh no, catfish situation.
So there's this old email that went around, you know, because back in the day, this is reminding me of a lot of stuff. Back in the day, you get a lot of emails of random stories, right? And there was this one about a lady who met some guy kind of randomly, like they wrote letters back and forth to each other, but they never saw each other's faces. And they were supposed to meet up one day, and he goes to meet this lady, and she's like, not the most attractive looking, but the guy's like, it's fine, I'll do it. Yeah, why not? He engages with her, and this woman gives him flowers and says, I'm not the woman you're here to meet. She wanted to see if you'd still talk to me anyway. She's actually over there, and it turns out she's like a hottie.
Okay, first of all, if I was the other woman, I would be quite upset, because it's like,
Right,
you
like
literally...
you sent your ugly friend?
Hey,
Yeah.
ACHARA was in a short film where she played the hottie.
I was, yeah.
That ugly friend ended up becoming a huge star in the movie, in a little movie, you know, called
Called
Star
Star
Wars. The Last Jedi. And she's not ugly,
She's not ugly,
but
that's the thing.
that short film did a number on her
Yeah, I did.
psyche.
Yeah, it did.
ACHARA messed her up.
I did. I'm sorry.
Anyway, what were you going to say?
I felt like this was more lighthearted than the Indian counterpart.
Let's ask Max.
Yes, Max, what do you think?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I think that's about the same for me personally.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, Thai trailers are intrinsically a little bit more saccharine, and I don't mind that. The way it's done is in such a way that, for some reason, even though it's saccharine, is palatable for me. And I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because it's a foreign film. I have seen other foreign films that are really saccharine, and I'm like, it's cringy. But for some reason with Thai stuff, maybe I'm just around ACHARA too much. I don't know. I dig it. I really like it. But I like the other one too. I thought the
Yeah.
other one was interesting. It still reminds me of the Lake House. It still has that feel and vibe to it of this kind of stranger that you're... I mean, this is one way, obviously. In the Lake House, it was both ways. So they're talking through a mailbox. But still, like, they're on a lake house, literally. So, I mean, you might be right. It's been a minute since I saw that other trailer. I like both of them. I might like this one more. It's been a second or two since I've seen that other one. So I probably like them about the same.
That's just one difference that I noticed, for me at least, like watching that and then watching this. I'm like, I felt it was a little bit more lighthearted, but maybe the jokes just hit me a different way.
That spider joke was
The
not an
spider
Indian
joke
one.
was, yeah,
Yeah.
it's a joke that's not a joke.
That's for reals, yo.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh. that shit still keeps you up at night. There was a spider situation that happened in Thailand, let me tell you, and it was like this big. It was the size of my hand. I mean, obviously its legs are adding to its length, but its size, the actual body is probably the size of an egg. Whale. But like in my head, it felt like there was like a seal on the wall. It was huge.
It's pretty big.
And then in the next room, there's a cockroach the size of a baby. I was like, what the hell is going on in Thailand? We're closer to the jungle, I guess you could say, like the more islandy part, not so much Bangkok, not so much the city, but
You can
It's
get
a great
them in
climate.
Bangkok.
Yeah, you can get them even in Japan.
Yeah.
That's
I'm not going to Japan. I'm staying right here in my safe little haven. I like the trailer a lot. It makes me miss Thailand just that much. So I do want to go back at some point and have the mango sticky rice. I had that every day. It's amazing. I had some mango sticky rice the other day at a vegan restaurant, and it was really good. Not as good as Thailand.
God, you're making us hungry over
Yeah.
here today.
Thanks you guys so much for hanging out with us. Be sure to check out Max the Reeves on the social media, as well as ACHARA is a KIRK. We're gonna hang out on Instagram and Twitter and wait for you guys to follow us. And we won't sleep or eat until then. So please help us right now. We're wasting away. We're getting skinnier by the second. Please follow us now. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Check out our other reactions, reviews, short films, vlogs, interviews, video game related videos, all the things on all the Jaby KOAY channels. I'm Jaby KOAY. This is
Max Reeves.
and
ACHARA KIRK.
peace out.